Tokyo. It was made about 23 million years ago by a shield volcano, the same one that, the same area that made the Hawaiian island chain. It has about 2.4 square miles of land with a barrier reef about 560 feet thick. And there's 3 sand islets: Sand Island, Eastern Island, and Split Island. Midway is an unorganized, unincorporated U.S. territory. Midway was first sighted by Captain Middlebrooks of the sealing vessel Gambian on July 5th, 1859. In 1903, the Commercial Pacific Cable Company stationed a crew on Midway to develop a trans-Pacific telegraph cable. And while they were there, the workers introduced canaries, Norfolk Island pine, coconut, ants, cockroaches, termites, and centipedes. On July 30th, 1903, Roosevelt placed Midway under the protection of the U.S. Navy due to reports of Japanese squatters and poachers.
The Battle of Midway is considered one of the most influential battles that occurred in the Pacific during World War II. The results of the battle were a mixture of both strategic planning on both admirals' parts as well as some lucky breaks that occurred. The Japanese, specifically Admiral Yamamoto, developed a plan in order to, a very complex plan in order to seize Midway. He had a plan to use the Aleutian Islands as a distraction to divide up the remaining naval carriers for the United States in order to seize Midway. Admiral Nimitz of the United States Navy, however, we had some excellent intelligence, so they were able to break the naval code used by the Japanese and figure out the master plan behind Admiral Yamamoto. So actually, instead of Yamamoto leading a surprise attack on the United States, it occurred in reverse with the United States actually surprising the Japanese. The victory at Midway was extremely important in that the United States Navy and the aircraft carriers were maintained instead of Yamamoto's initiative of destroying all of the carriers and therefore seizing Midway and then doing more attacks on the Hawaiian Islands. Now the United States had control of the Pacific area, which therefore led into the Battle of Guadalcanal. And so because of this, the United States had a strategic positioning in it, and they were able to win this, though it was very difficult. So Midway, in essence, helped with the Battle of Guadalcanal, and then the Battle of Guadalcanal also helped with Islander agency and helping the Islanders seek sovereignty. Though it was a very long process. It started with this Battle of Guadalcanal, which was from the Battle of Midway in the United States.
In 1945, World War II ended in the Pacific Ocean with Japan's surrender, and Midway Atoll, which had been an important Navy base, was deactivated. They went, in the time span of 5 years, they went from a population of 15,000 down to a population of about 300, which is the amount of people that it takes to maintain caretaker status, which was the status that Midway was given. In 1950, it was officially deactivated. All the buildings were boarded up, many of them abandoned. However, in September of 1950, it was reactivated for the Korean War. A hospital, a quick evacuation hospital, was built there. It was also used as a refuel and repair port. However, in 1952, an earthquake caused a tsunami in that area and the whole island flooded. And it ruined a bunch of the infrastructure that they already had set up, so it was deactivated again. 5 years later, in 1957, once again, we have another war. Now it's the Cold War. a $40 million building program was instituted in Midway, on Midway, for the Distant Early Warning Line Antenna System, or DEW system, which were meant as early warning signs for attacks. In May of 1958, the Hawaiian Dredging Company built a lot of stuff on the island. They built schools, they built hangars, they built hospitals, they built houses, and the population on Sand Island was about 2,800, while the population on Eastern Island was less than 100, which was all it took to maintain the wildlife conservation. 10 years later, the Eastern Island was completely evacuated and purely used as a wildlife refuge and conservation area.
In recent history, Midway Atoll has been used as a military base. Today, Midway occupies a U.S. Fish and Wildlife base. There is about 3 million birds that nest on the island. Not many people live on Midway, but there are so many volunteers that are willing to help with flora and fauna, like growing the plants or helping with the birds. Residents who live on the island use bicycles or small vehicles to navigate on the island. In March 2011, there was an earthquake that causes the death of thousands of albatrosses. In June 2011, the plane that was going from Honolulu to Japan used a small Henderson strip for an emergency landing.
So Midway Atoll, because of its strategic location as a stopping off point, has been basically used as a military base throughout its history. But in recent years, there's been some changes. It's not very well highly populated, and it's not a ideal living place for humans. However, it is an important island throughout history because of its location and now because of its use as a wildlife refuge.